anything. Apparently he said the linesman says they were grappling for the ball coming in the box, and he reckons Michael's struggling with an elbow. Someone strikes somebody with an elbow, 6'1", and hits somebody in the face with an elbow. We'd expect a complaint or someone to go down, but nobody's gone down. But I don't think I need to talk about the officials tonight. I think it was there and playing for everybody to see that. It wasn't the matter that we had 15 men on the pitch today. He was ensuring that Chester never won this game this evening.
He also gave what obviously looked a pretty decent goal from Nathan Jarman offside, and it looked like he was level from here.
Well, from where we were, obviously we're a bit away. Nathan's made a run across the front of the defender, so how can you be offside? It's impossible. People say, oh, you're not in line. Well, if somebody makes a run across the front of a defender and gets across the front of him and scores, he can't be offside. So the third goal flag goes right through the back of Mark Williams in the middle of the pitch, and he waves play on. It's just very frustrating because you put a lot of time and effort in, and all you hear about is respect for officials, respect for this, respect for that. You want to have a look at the performances, because their performance from them three tonight was the worst performance I've seen from officials in a long time. And I thought, my players were absolutely outstanding. We switched off for the first goal, but after that, every one of them, was absolutely outstanding. I'm very proud to stand here and say I was the manager of them tonight, because I thought every one of them give everything they have for the football club.
When you play that length of time, obviously an hour with 10 men, you're obviously going to get caught as you push forward, but the amount of chances you created with 10 men was amazing, wasn't it?
Well, we played all the football, I thought. We played a different system. It was working. We switched off, as I say, for the first goal. Got dragged to the near post. But then we got on it, we passed it, we played round them. We had 10 men and we looked... Sarcevic looked like, streets above everybody here tonight in his overall play. The lads worked the socks off. They passed it, they got on it. But sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. If somebody wants to make a name for themselves, they will do. And unfortunately, we get very frustrated because we put a lot of time and effort in. But if people want to make a name for themselves, there's not a great deal I can do.
We have to move on. Obviously now we're at the FA Cup, but we move on to Bishop Stortford and back to the league on Saturday.
Yeah, we do. I'm just very disappointed tonight because I thought we deserved more of that game. And to be undone by the way we have been undone is not right. But people say you get your chances in football. But again, we're talking like we were Saturday. We're talking about an official or officials. And tonight, some of the decisions. It's easy giving free kicks in our corner flag when they're 3-1 up. Trying to be. Mark Williams is through there. Lads gone bundled him down in the back of him, and they get a free kick for handball. And every key decision for Chester, he never gave us one thing. As I say, it's very easy giving decisions. I don't think he knows who thinks he's kidding giving decisions in corner flags.
I know obviously these games get filmed, but is there any chance of an appeal for that red card of Michael Bell?
No, because if we're honest, we don't know if he's done it or not. The only thing you would levy against it is that, if somebody strikes somebody with an elbow at pace, then you usually see somebody go down or blood or someone complain. No one's even complained. The game's gone on. Extraordinary. I'm lost for words because it's just a pity that our lads have played, as well as what they have done. But what can you do?
On the injury situation, obviously you were decimated with injuries in the defensive unit tonight. How is it going to look ahead of the weekend? Do you think anybody will return?
Don't know. I don't hopefully maybe we might get one back. But we've seen tonight. It doesn't matter who plays for this football club. They wear the shirt with pride. They give everything they've got. We've asked them to play a different way tonight. And in all the time, we've played Halifax. I thought we totally bossed them. They scored 3 goals, and people might say, but let's remember we've had 10 men for most of that game. And a little bit more looking around the box. At 2-1 I thought they were rocking, and then he gives them that decision where Mark's smashed through the back. He says he got the ball. The guy's got the ball. He's had to go through the back of Mark to get the ball. 2 minutes later, he gives a foul against Ashley Williams for exactly the same thing. So it's as I say, frustration is not the word. I don't. All I can say about my players is, it's 10 of them anyway. And the subs that came on, absolutely outstanding.
Not only the fact that you're out with the FA Cup upsetting, but that's £7,500 down the pan as well. The chance to play Blue Square Bet Birmingham, possibly £12,500 there. It's a lot of money, isn't it, to a non-league club?
It is a lot of money for a non-league club, but it's not so much the money for me. It's the fact that we we pride ourselves. As we get pre-season, you have to go down to meetings and be told about respect this and that. That's fine, and I fully agree with everything. But you can't have all these things and then turn out officials like that with decisions that they're making. Incredible decisions, key decisions in a massive cup game against two good sides who have gone gung-go on it at Saturday, and you've got one person who wants to come here and make a name for himself. If somebody was lying prostate or poleaxed in the middle of the goal or the box, you'd say, yeah, you must have done something. Lad just doesn't. They haven't even complained. They haven't even asked for it. You know yourselves when you're playing football and you watch a Premier League game, from a corner or a free kick, they're all jostling, they're grabbing each other, they're pulling each other, and that's what happens in the box in football matches. And usually they go down. To be fair, whoever he hits must have a strong chin because he never moved and he hasn't flinched. It's just very, very frustrating because we were outstanding. I thought we were outstanding, and they may point to that they've been the better side in the other games, but we in them games they've had a fair crack of the whip in terms of decisions. And tonight, to say we've been hard done by probably the understatement of the year.
And George came off at the end there. Was that an injury?
Yeah, we just in the end, I just said to Gary, we've got to try and save lads now for Saturday. We've got a league to try and win. If we play like that, there won't be many teams. Well, there will be obviously. If we can play like that and give that commitment and effort, we've got a chance in this division. But we'll go away now. We've had a lot of football in recent weeks, and they're nice and kind to us and give us Bradford next week to add to a trip after Bishop Stortford. But as I say, the big things that come out of from me tonight is obviously the officials is the main, but from my point of view, my players have been absolutely, well, as I said to the 10 of them and the lads who've come on, absolutely unbelievable. And I hope Chester fans who travelled here tonight are proud of the performance. And if it's proven that, although it will be difficult to prove or not or disprove, that Michael's done what he's done, I'll find him the maximum I possibly can.